Hey, we're gonna stretch a canvas. I have my canvas, I made it myself, that's a different lesson. My stretcher, I have my physical canvas, and I need to trim it. So I want to trim this so that I can just cover, plus a little bit so I have something to hold on to, the edges of my stretcher bar. So an inch, 2 inch on either side of the frame. So that means I have about an extra 6 inches on this side. Tear off. Extra few inches on this side. I'm also just going to tear off. Okay. Throw that over here. Other tools that I need are my staple gun with staples, maybe some pliers if I make a mistake, maybe some snips if something else happens, and a hammer to hammer anything loose. I want to make sure there's nothing sharp sticking out of my current stretcher bar. Great. So I'm getting my stapler, and I want to start by tacking one staple in each side of the stretchers. One, pull it tight, tap it. Go to the other side, pull it tight, pull it really almost as tight as you can get it, so that you can see this crease here. Go to each additional side, pull that pretty tight, and the opposite. I'm going to pull this as tight as I can. And use the leverage of the stretcher bar to help me. This is why it's good to have a little extra here, so I have something to hold on to. And you see, this is already pretty taut. You want to be able to see a kind of diamond shape forming in the stretched fabric. So from here, I'm going to work my way evenly around the canvas. I'm not just going to go bap, 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 bap. I'm going to work evenly out from these center spaces. And big canvas like this, I need to pull tight. I can use a pair of canvas pliers or a pair of normal pliers to help me do that if I find that helpful. Otherwise, strong arm, good leverage is going to help. So I have 3. I'm going to get my other 3 on the other side. Okay, once you get to the corners, I'm going to show you how to fold a corner. Take a look. I'm spacing my staples 2 to 3 inches apart. We don't need to have any more than that. Even on a small canvas, they still can be almost a hand's width apart and still maintain actually kind of more integrity. Okay, so I'm going to choose to fold these uniformly on each side, and how I'm going to do that is almost like wrapping a present. So I'm going to tighten that last corner, pulling it nice and tight, and I'm going to, instead of just going bleh, or folding it on the outside like that, I am going to try to fold this fold on the inside and on the short side of the canvas. So just do it just like that. So what I do is make that flat, push this in, and pull this tuck over the other one until I have a nice seam here. Then I can tack each of those layers down. 1, 2, 3, however many layers. Still pulling it nice and tight. Do it again. Okay. So this is the short side now. So this is the side I'll be tucking into. This is the side I will be pulling tight. And I'm going to tuck this in here and pull this edge, so tuck that tighter in there, and manipulate this edge until I have a tighter corner. So that's pretty close. Tack down that underlayer, and now I can pull this corner tight. And now I have a nice, neat corner. This would be easy to gesso over or leave as a neat corner. And now I have a stretched canvas. I have stretched it so that it has, it is tight and, relatively drum-light. A small one, you're going to be able to get a lot tighter. The moisture in the gesso is going to finish stretching this canvas for me.